everyone. This is Greg Murphy from the Phillies broadcast team, and you're listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo. Shabadoo! On 96.3 FM, WLCN.
Nothing bothers him now. You see his patience?
Look at him.
His patience has gotten so much better. He's
been taking those pills that relax him. He's just...
What Kramer used to say? He'd always go like that. Don't remember. I can't remember now. Kramer used to have a little saying.
Something now. Yeah.
He's serenity now.
Serenity now.
Serenity now. That's it. Just say it once for us.
Serenity now.
Hey, he's not going to speak. You know what? We're playing Who Can't Break the Sugar Bowl with him. He's going to break it. He'll blurt something out here. Hey, welcome back to the Saturday morning sports show. We just had Titus Canning on.
Number 1 rated.
We just had Titus Canning on. Hey, that's funny.
From way
now,
back.
I'm telling you. Titus Cannon just joined us, record holder out there at LCHS Hamlin Field for rushing yards in a game,
night,
5 touchdowns, and the Railers win.
Big night.
Big night out there.
Great job by the offense.
We want to get our trivia question out there, and you can win 2 tickets to the Legion Baseball Breakfast next weekend. And I've got the question right here somewhere on this phone. Here we go. What
says?
Here's the question. Win 2 tickets to the Legion Baseball Breakfast next weekend. What Lincoln resident was named American Legion Player of the Year and is named on a plaque in the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown? Who would that be? 737-3791. I can never remember the number.
I believe I got
it. You think you do?
I think I do.
You're ineligible. You cannot win. We got Scott Kirby busily writing things down over here as we work the clock. See, he does a good job with it. We'd like to throw congratulations out there to Raider Volleyball as they have a huge upset win over SHG. That's a pretty big deal. Mackenzie Antone broke the Lincoln High School record that was held as a tie between Taylor Hybrader and Taylor Olden. We thought only Taylors could get it, but Mackenzie Antone jumped in there, and she had 24 digs to break the record of 22. So congrats to her. Maybe we'll get her on here, and her dad and her mom, and have the Antone family on one day. Heck, we'll bring in the Block family. We'll just have a block party and interview them all. How would you like to do that, Scott? Tell you what,
I don't understand why you're upset.
Well,
I don't.
I just wanted to see Joe talk for a while.
You kind of.
I'm happy to.
I do. I mean, I'm illiterate. You know, I didn't go to Lincoln High, so I'm not real smart.
You know what? But you got those good looks, which is making up for it.
Hey, some other things going on today, guys. Cross country, they're at Jacksonville Invite today. So good luck to them. And boys varsity golf closing in on some postseason play. They're going to be at the Taylorville Invite. Beautiful day to be playing some golf.
Oh, yeah.
Nice brisk morning. It's supposed to only be about 74 degrees today. So, yeah, that'd be a good time to play some golf, Joe.
It would be a good day to golf.
During the week.
No, I haven't golfed in 6 weeks.
Oh. Let's go back to the Apollo Conference, fellas. Obviously, Lincoln wins big last night, 40-14 over Charleston. Taylorville beats MCHS. Who would that be?
MCHS.
Yeah, 28-7.
Mesa City High School. I don't know. MCHS.
Yeah, I don't even know where they're at.
Think about that.
Muhammad Seymour 6, Effingham 40. Mount Zion gets by Mattoon 26-17. Looks like Effingham's going to win that conference. They're a solid football team.
Yeah, they're a pretty good football team. I think it's them and Taylorville. Would be the top of the conference. Along with Mount Zion up there. But I think when the postseason gets here and it's a run, I know that Taylorville would like another shot at Effingham. And sometimes that happens, when you get paired up and they look at it geographically, you end up playing somebody in your conference. And it's happened all the time with the Central State 8. I'm sure it's going to happen here too.
I know we're not in this conference anymore, but I always like to follow up on them to see how it's going.
Yeah.
Central State 8, Springfield High 52-0 over Lanphier.
Well, the big one was the big head-to-head with Rochester and Decatur MacArthur. What happened there?
Well, I'm getting there.
I think he was getting
in a hurry.
Did you?
All right. Well, let me skip down to it.
Are you double parked out there?
Yes. Wasting time?
All
Come
right,
on.
well, he wants to know with the Rochester Decatur
Well, you
MacArthur.
were running through it. I liked that.
Well, it wasn't much of a game. 56-14.
Rochester pulled off.
Who? Did you say who?
Well, MacArthur's having a year, man. They're a good team.
They're a good team.
I'm sure
I don't
SHG
know
would like to play them again.
Yeah, they would.
I'm sure they
And
would. Yeah,
I'm going to tell you what.
I was hopeful.
Rochester
I was hopeful for that Decatur school there.
This one here kind of surprises me. Normal U High 38, Jacksonville 20. Jacksonville down this year?
They're not. We were at a team camp with them, and I will say they didn't look as strong as they used to be. And then they've really been hit hard with the injury bug. They've lost a lot of kids. So, yeah, he's down in some skill positions and stuff. So, he's a good coach. Grounds is a good coach over there. They got a lot of kids banged up.
I don't know if I mentioned Sacred Heart 56, Southeast 7. And then Chatham Glenwood over Decatur Eisenhower 35-7. So that wraps up Central State 8. No big surprise there. You got your top two teams, SHG, Rochester, and then Chatham right behind them. They're starting to get their program built up. It was down there for a little while, but now they're building it back up. And like you said, Decatur MacArthur, they're solid. You're going to have at least 4 teams make and Springfield High. You're going to have 4 teams from the Central State 8 at least make the playoffs.
It at this point of the season, it's not hurting my feelings. We're not in that conference.
Oh no! Yeah, we
what
can't.
I mean?
We can't play football with those teams.
You're gonna have 5 teams make the playoffs from that conference.
And that's the norm. It's 4 or 5 teams every year.
So for football that was the best thing to do. Obviously.
And I tell you, like we said in the beginning here, Lincoln can win 6 games, and I'm telling you right now, they can win out, and that's 5.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I don't know if they have the playoff points for it. But
there's a couple games they probably wish they had back, but that's life.
It's learning too.
Yeah.
we played another state-ranked team last night and played well. Got beat 40-20, but the big loss was our quarterback.
40-20. That's pretty solid against them.
Well, they beat Peoria.
Yeah, that's a solid game.
Yeah, these guys all want to get you in shootouts over there in that Big 12. It's no huddle right now, but boy, they have some kids that can run. It's fun.
Yeah, phone lines are open 737-3791. Repeat that question,
Repeat
Joe.
the question.
We're going to repeat that question.
You're going to win a pair of tickets to the American Legion breakfast next Saturday?
Delicious.
Yes, next Saturday.
Yeah.
What Lincoln resident was named American Legion Player of the Year and is named on a plaque in the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown?
Do you have a year? Can't read that.
Wow.
I don't know. What you think my eyesight's that good?
You're double parked.
Should I just say who I think it is?
I'll take
No.
double park for 500, Alex.
You're double parked. Probably had something else. Oh, we didn't say anything about Lincoln boys soccer, did we? They have broken the team record as they got their 12th win after they shut out Charleston 2-0 Tuesday night. They'd never won 12 games this season, but they had won 11 3 times. Alec Bailey gave them a 1-0 lead at half after an assist from Cole Clockengay, and Tate Sloan finished the scoring. Second half. See, there you go.
Light it up. Light it up.
Off an assist from Dean
Hard,
Harris.
isn't it?
I know how it is. That's why I think
start reading some crap.
I think it's why I laugh the hardest, is because I know it's difficult.
Jake's doing the next segment. We're going to see how many times he screws up.
Tate Sloan finished the scoring after an assist from Dean Harris, and Lincoln goalie Peyton Lanning had 4 saves and got his 6th shutout. That's a pretty big deal.
That is.
So Lincoln soccer rolling.
Marquette Catholic High School is what.
Oh, you know what? He did tell me that last week.
Where's that at?
It's down by Alton, isn't it?
He said Rock Island. You said Alton.
No, he said Marquette.
Huh? Oh, they said Rock Island.
I think it's south towards St. Louis.
And that's a show.
And that's a show. Serenity Now. Serenity Now. Call and win your tickets, man. That's 2 dinners out there.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Mark it up. Oh, there's another
because
one.
You just put dinner out there. That's not
Oh,
funny.
is it dinner?
That's not funny.
You gotta have
you gotta
something.
say.
You gotta say something funny.
Well, that's
mark it up.
Or stupid. I mean, which is better, funny or stupid?
Well, I think they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Usually on this show.
If you're related to them, they're funny. If you're not, stupid.
Yeah. Hey, let's see. The LCHS varsity football cheerleaders are selling raffle tickets for a beautiful dual recliner sofa from Jake's Furnishings, valued at over $1,500. Contact any cheerleader or head coach, Anna Grace Maxwell, to purchase your tickets.
Anna Grace. Well, and it's 9:36, and we've got some commercial stuff to get through. But are we going to talk about the Chicago Bears in a little bit?
Dude,
they're fun.
They're horrible. I mean, let's take a break. We'll come back.
What league are they in?
A league of their own.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's horrible. Stay tuned. You're in the Cheap Seats, 96.3 out there. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM. Little aha.
We just got this just in. Taylorville actually beat Marquette Catholic, who was undefeated.
Yeah,
And I was right. Alton Marquette.
Yeah, it's
a big deal.
15 minutes ago, Joe.
Well, people like to know. You know.
Now you're in the know.
Now you know.
I just pick up this phone. We got all kinds of questions for Titus. He's not
I
here.
just got him as well.
He's not here.
He's not, but oh well. Hey,
Quality questions all sent in, though.
Yes.
we can answer them for him. What are some of them?
I don't think anybody cares
do
about
that.
our answers.
What's one question? I'll answer it for him.
What's your favorite cereal?
It's probably Lucky Charms is probably his favorite cereal.
Oh, yours.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Honey Nut Cheerios, I guess.
Oh, because you're healthy now. What was it? What was it 2 years ago?
By God, Captain Crunch or
Fruit Loops.
anything with marshmallows in it. Yeah,
Now you're eating.
can't have that crap anymore.
Who is your favorite rapper and why?
Mine was Shabba-Doo,
Yeah, but he wasn't a rapper.
but he could have been.
He was just a backup dancer.
Titus's favorite rapper, I'm gonna say Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. And why?
Just because that was the first name that popped out. I don't know many rappers.
Not big on the rap scene.
No.
And your favorite TV show? This is for Titus Cannon.
No. I don't know. That's a
Hill
tough one.
Street Blues.
Hill Street Blues.
Thought you would have known that.
I doubt that he even knows what that is.
Titus likes the NFL. He picks that.
I don't think any. Never mind.
Yeah. Bite your tongue. Hey, how you guys feel about baseball? Because I know me and Timmy are feeling pretty good right now. The Cubs are your Central Division champs
I
after
feel you should be feeling good.
taking out the Cardinals on their home turf. That's just enjoyment right there all
No.
alone. And
Popping corks on the other team's field isn't a bad thing.
just tearing up their locker room,
Oh, yeah.
you know. You think they flip the bill for that to clean all that up?
I doubt it.
I doubt it either.
Yeah. Cardinals, I think, did that to the Cubs a couple times.
Oh, yeah, more than a couple, I'm sure. So, paybacks.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
and now your beloved Coup are going to be going up against
the
Washington
Nationals. Yeah, that's going to be a tough series.
That's a tough
and that's
series.
only 5-game series, too. You're going to see Scherzer. You're going to see Strasburg.
The Nationals had 97 wins on the season.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid season.
Well,
right
who's the
there.
hottest team in baseball right now?
Cleveland?
I think the Cubs. are hot.
Cubs have the
I
best
think the
record
Cubs are the hottest team in baseball.
since All-Star break. But
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
I
positive.
say they won a lot of games in a row. Didn't
Cleveland Indians won 22 in a row.
And I know, and that still doesn't have a better record.
Cleveland
than the
Indians
Cubs
finished
Maybe
the
that was
season
just
with
an
101 wins.
Yeah, Cubs are going to
they?
have.
The Cubs are hot.
They'll have 90. Where are they at right now?
I think they're 90. Yeah, 91.
Oh, okay. Well, then obviously they're going to
And
have
the
90.
L.A. Dodgers.
LA
102.
Dodgers. Yeah, that's going to be a tough postseason. Dodgers are going to, they're going to match up to that wild card team.
This brings up something. Should the best team in baseball not have to play the team with the worst record to open the playoffs?
Should they not?
Shouldn't they get to play the team with the worst record? Like
Yeah,
the wild card,
they do.
like 2 years ago when it was Cubs and Cardinals and the Pirates in the playoffs. The 1, 2, and 3 best records was St. Louis number 1, Cubs number 2, Pirates number 3. Yeah. Cubs and Pirates had to play in the wild card.
That's just
winner of that goes on to play the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I mean, this
that's
year,
just the way it doesn't usually work out that way, though. I mean, maybe
you know what? I feel like it does, though.
Well, it's not going to this year. I mean, your Dodgers have 100 and how many wins?
102.
102.
Arizona has 92.
Yeah, and then what's for Colorado?
Colorado's they're more like 86, 87.
So is it Arizona, Colorado for sure? Is Milwaukee still in there?
I think Milwaukee has a shot, but
it's not looking good.
No.
There's only 2 games left.
Yeah.
So it's not. Yeah. So I mean, it's going to work out this year. I mean, it's going to be on still in the same division out there.
If Arizona wins, then it'll be Arizona against the Dodgers, and that's 92. The Cubs had 91.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they have 91 now. They're probably going to have 92 or 3.
Yeah, and same thing with Arizona.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just the way it is. The best team, the best record is going to play that wild card no matter what their record is. And then the good thing about it this year is we're not going off the All-Star game anymore. It's better record, which, that's I like that, because that All-Star game is just, I don't think you should have that big of a, the outcome shouldn't be that big of a deal.
In a game,
it's going to affect a team that, heck, you might only had 1 or 2 All-Stars on that team that, towards the end of the year.
You're not wrong. That's all right.
Yeah, it was a good try to make it more competitive, but in the long run,
I think for a couple of years it did.
It did.
The game itself,
but then it got to the point where
it's kind of like the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
it's nothing like that.
No, they need to just do without all All-Star games.
I was going to say the All-Star game or the Pro Bowl is
the NBA All-Star game. I have to say I don't watch any NBA basketball really, but the NBA All-Star game is entertaining.
Well, I mean that's just that's a whole weekend deal.
It was back in the 90s.
Yeah, and 80s
when Jordan and Bird and them were actually playing because they wanted to kill each other.
Watched it.
I mean, those guys back then literally wanted to kill each other. It didn't matter.
Well, plus it's pretty good timing. It's on in miserable weather.
They weren't scoring 150 points a game.
No,
I mean it was.
Well, that was done by the NBA on purpose because the fans want to see more scoring, so they said call less fouls or call more fouls, but let's get the scoring up. So
let's not play defense.
That's what the NFL did. Let's call all these ticky-tack things and give them first downs on the one, and there you go. Hey, we got to wish a happy birthday out there to a listener, long-time listener.
First-time caller.
He's called before. I can't believe he hasn't called today for tickets. He must have slept in or went to a football game. No.
Oh.
Pooley. Troy Poole.
Troy
Poole turns 56 today, so if you see him, give him 5 or 6 punches in the ribs.
5 or 6?
Yeah, 56.
56 punches.
Yeah. 5 or 6 of them in the ribs. Poole man, happy birthday. He's ex-long-time Big Red fan. Big Red. America's team. They don't look very good either.
No, they don't. They're horrible.
Wow, they're a bad offensive line. No running game.
Well, speaking of not looking good, the Chicago Bears Green Bay Packer game the other night, just a disaster.
Fun for Packer fans.
Oh, I mean, Aaron Rodgers couldn't have an easier game. The Packers are beat up too. They don't have their 2 offensive tackles. And, the Bears turning the ball over 4 times doesn't help. And It's just taking care of the football. You take care of the football, you have a chance. Whenever you give Aaron Rodgers 4 extra tries to put points on the board, that's not good.
Real quick, since we're shifting to the NFL, did you bring the picks? Who won last week?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Right here.
I knew it was either Jim or I because we both picked the
Jim
Bears.
won. We went through them earlier in the week. Jim is a winner. So
he is a winner. So does he get a chicken dinner?
No, it's one of the pizzas.
He gets a chicken dinner. Who doesn't like a fried chicken dinner? I'm going to tell you what, I sure do.
I love that fried chicken.
I love that chicken.
Chicken.
Nothing?
Yeah,
Nothing.
we waited around. We got nothing.
We got nothing.
We opened it up and we closed it.
Well, are we going to do the picks this week?
Yeah, we're going to do the
Well,
picks.
let's pick them out there, Joseph.
Oh, boy. Here, we're unprepared. I didn't even know
I don't have a sports section.
And this week, picks brought to you by Joe Ryan Financial and Jake's Furnishings.
I don't have a pen, so you writing them
The
down?
monsters of the Midway,
Well,
where you can make it your own.
we're going to start off the top with one of my favorite teams, the Miami Dolphins.
And yours.
One of my favorites, the Miami Dolphins, and I love them. And because they've got Cutler out there lighting things up. The Saints are at the Miami Dolphins. Jake, quickly. No time to think
Saints.
about it.
Saints.
Jim? I'm going Dolphins. Cutler's going to light them
Cutler.
Light them up.
He can't even light up a candle.
And then we're going to move on down to we'll go back down since the Bears have
You gonna mark
already
'em?
played. No, I don't have a pen. I told you to mark them.
I don't have the paper to mark
We've
'em.
got the Lions at the Vikings.
Ooh, now that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Lions at the Vikings.
I like the Lions.
He likes them.
I like them. I don't like them. I just like
Our
them.
Vikings are at home. It's all Vikings.
I'll take Vikings.
No,
Write 'em
you're writing
down.
later. I got to read. I don't have time. Somebody else could write them
You
down.
could write them down, Scotty.
I guess I
I
could.
was just going to say somebody could.
What was the first one? Dolphins and Saints.
And then we don't want to bore the fans. That's why we're trying to move along. We're going to move along to the Giants and the Buccaneers. And when it's your team, you always have to go first. The 0-3 Giants at the 1-1 Bucks. Yeah, Bucks. They have problems, don't they? They're arguing among themselves now. Jameson's got them all messed up out there, doesn't he? And he could have been good. 1-1.
He could have been a contender.
How about the Giants 0-3?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm taking Giants.
Yeah.
I'll take the Bucks and the points.
I'm thinking the G-men.
I'm taking the Packers this week, guys.
49ers at the Cardinals, and those are two bad football teams, but I'm going to take the Cardinals.
I'm taking Cardinals.
America's team. But they're not
Quit
very
saying
good.
that because they're not. I mean, you're just making yourself look silly.
Boy, I'd hate to do that.
It's not hard to do. Trust me. Cardinals.
That's what we like to hear.
Does anybody even watch the NFL anymore?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Hey,
I'll take 49ers.
good, loser. And our last one, a good rivalry here, the Raiders at the Broncos.
I feel like we need to start picking college games.
Raiders at the Broncos.
Let's see. Raiders coming off a tough loss, right?
Yeah.
Broncos are tough at home, though.
Broncos are tough at home.
Yeah,
though.
but their quarterback.
they
Good
have a quarterback.
defense.
Have a quarterback.
I'm taking the Raiders.
I'm going Raider Nation.
I'll take the
Yeah, you will. You're gonna
Broncos.
You will take the Broncos.
That'll do it for our picks. See, we zip through those. Those are pretty easy.
Yeah, now we got 7 minutes to kill. Who you got there,
we
Philly
haven't
fan?
talked about the NFL yet,
Philly fanatic.
or the lack of NFL. Down 30% viewership for the Thursday night game.
That doesn't mean anything to those people.
Are you researching it, Lloyd?
You think?
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's why Godell had a little meeting with the heads of states there on Friday. I think they had a lot to do with it.
I think when it all passes, you got a little bit going right now, but it'll all pass.
I think it'll all pass. I think the NFL may break out their rule of conduct that says that the NFL players are supposed to standing at attention to the flag.
Well, NBA's already all over that.
And not talking and dress the flag with the helmet in their left hand. I think that's pretty much says it all.
Yeah, I was going to say, it'll blow over, and, the winter will get here, and there'll be nothing else to do, and everybody be all over again buying stuff up. And
you know what? It was all, I feel like it was all one of them, look at the crystal ball, look at this pretty thing, while everything else is happening over here, It's just one of those things, one of those little political games.
He's a little bit of a magician.
Yep, little political game.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
I guess nobody wants to go get a free breakfast at the Legion, Joe.
We got a guest here.
We have a guest?
Yes.
We got
guest.
Tim sitting over there. I forgot about him.
Well, hold on, folks. They're both on their phones, staring, maybe praying for something to happen.
I don't have any
Wait for
information.
it.
Oh, here we go.
Wait for it.
Waiting for a winner. Who was that? Was that from somebody or you?
And
that was not a winner.
Is not the
Kevin
answer.
Seitzer is not a winner.
And guess who it was? John
we
Mom.
got a call.
We got a caller.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, was it Charles Lindstrom?
There we go.
Yes,
Got
it was.
ourselves a winner. Winner.
Who's the
breakfast,
winner?
dinner.
Breakfast. Who we talking to?
This is Tom.
Tom. Okay.
Tom Steiner.
Tom Steiner, we know.
Hey, how'd you know? Did you know the answer? Or did you have to look it up?
Well, I partially looked it up, but I actually worked with his grandson for a while.
Okay.
Thought you might have had Big
And-
Ben help you.
Nope, no help from him.
Benny was no help, was he?
Darn kids never are.
Well, I'll have these up in my office, man. You can stop by and grab them sometime this week.
Yeah.
And
All right, one fact that his grandson had told me, that if you look up Lindstrom and for the Major League Baseball, that he actually has a 1,000 batting percentage because he only had one at bat and he got a triple.
One at bat and had a
one
triple.
at bat got a triple, so he had some wheels too. Probably had first down at third.
Yep.
Well, you're going to the breakfast. I have them over at my office to grab, and we want to throw a thank you out there to the American Legion for throwing them out here. Porky Thornton dropping a couple off so we give them away. Get out and support Legion Baseball next weekend. Get yourself a good breakfast, and it's very good breakfast. I know you're probably not having big breakfast right now, are you, Scotty?
No.
Scotty used to like a big breakfast, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I've been first in line right there. Hey, Tom, thanks for calling in. Congratulations, and talk to you down the road.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Charles Lindstrom.
Yeah, he's a legend. Did a lot of good things over here at Lincoln College and for the community. Big baseball guy.
Chuck.
Yeah, we
That's
met
what you
Chuck.
had.
Yeah.
Chuck Lindstrom.
Charles was the way it was sent to me, but yes, Charles, Chuck, Chuckles.
Not what you had on your phone,
What do I have on my phone?
Chuck.
Oh. Don't be looking at my phone. What do you have, my passcode?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know if I like
It's
that.
a thumbprint. I got your thumbprint.
And we're back.
We are back. We got a couple more minutes. Any other news we need to throw out there? Well, I know one of Jake's idols just passed, Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great articles. I mean,
Now, do you still have all those robes you used to wear from high school?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I do.
the red velvet and a pipe.
Smoking jacket. Yeah.
That's pretty funny stuff.
You
right
see
there.
him in a smoking jacket, Joe, just lounging around in a recliner, sitting at home.
Or the store, wherever.
I'm Jake.
Better chance of it being on fire, and that's why it's smoking. Someone
Exactly.
So is that the end of an era? Is that the end of the magazine? Or I'm sure
his daughter's already
That's
run the
all-
show.
I was going to say it's been ran for years now, but he was just the iconic figure.
I wonder how many ex-wives will come to the funeral and visitation and stuff.
Good
Because he had a bunch of them.
He had a bunch of them.
there'll be a lot of silicone.
lot of bunnies.
And can we say that on the air?
Silicone? Yeah, I mean, why not?
Will there be a funeral also in Chicago?
I have no
The
idea.
original home.
The
of
original home of the Playboy Club.
Yeah.
Did you ever go there?
No, I have not.
No.
You?
No.
No?
I don't even know where it is, but Weren't they going to reopen it, or did reopen it or something?
Yeah, it was a big deal back in the day.
I thought they reopened one of them, either the one in Chicago or somewhere in California or something.
Jake knows. He just doesn't want to say on the air.
Jake knows.
He's VIP.
Sorry. He knows a little bit about it.
Whenever you own a furniture store, you're VIP anywhere. Is that true?
Is that right?
Well, he probably provided furniture for most of those parties.
That semi the other day. There was a whole lot of VIP going on there.
Yeah, I get a text from our buddy Jake. Hey, what you doing? Nothing. You want to help unload a semi? I'm like, all right. I'm thinking.
Love to.
Oh, I did. I'm like, all right.
Well, I knew he was off.
That semi was full. I mean, it was.
And by full, he means like pieces falling out as you open the back door.
You went and helped him?
Yeah. The front of the semi to the back, from the bottom to the top, was full.
Stacked full.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long did it take?
It took a good hour.
It was only about an hour. I had 3 guys on the outside and me and the driver on the inside unloading that bad boy.
I bet you were on the inside.
That's the harder
that was
directions. That was the job that you don't want.
No.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Even towards the end of the trailer, the driver was starting to die down. I'm like, I got
Well, you know
this.
what? That's what leaders do. Leaders do the worst job. Show everybody else that they will do it.
Starting off, it was the best job, but then as you get going, obviously you're towards more the front of the semi, and you got to haul it all the way back.
And you don't have dollies inside the semi. You just slide it.
You probably had a pretty good breeze rolling through it, didn't you?
Hey, the one thing I can say, at least it was only like 80 degrees.
Yeah, it wasn't bad out.
It was nice.
We got her done, and I tell you what, there was a lot of stuff.
did appreciate the help.
He gave me a high five.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grab you an Egg McMuffin over there or something?
That a boy.
Yeah.
He won't eat anything. I tried.
What did he tell you all you could have out of this?
I tried to get him a breakfast, and he's like, no, can't do it.
Well, if I'm going to go get breakfast, I mean, it's just hard. So I can't. I just pass.
It's hard on a guy.
It's hard on a guy that can't eat what he wants.
Boy, that
breakfast not eat.
Everything bubbles up every now and then.
Bubbles up.
I mean, I'm about to treat myself one of these days. But
oh yeah,
I'm gonna wait.
You get back on that payroll, and boom,
I can eat.
hold one of these breakfasts for him.
Yeah.
You pulled off my next.
Well, hey guys, we're on overtime, and I don't pay you guys overtime, so we're gonna go. Hey, next week we're going to be at the Hampton Inn on the west side. No, it's in Lincoln. Oh, it's the Hampton. I'd like to thank our sponsors for sponsoring us. I'd like to say thanks to the Lincoln Grand 8. Come out and see. Oh man, this place is gorgeous. Come out and watch a movie today. Get you some popcorn, some pop, a little snack. Good movies here. And
buy the bucket. It pays for itself throughout the year. What great value.
And there's some good movies, and they just went through having Jaws on up here. And
they Back to the Future this week.
Back to the Future this week. That's awesome.
They bring some classics back, and no better place.
I'm waiting for Remember the Titans.
Remember the
best popcorn in town.
Absolutely.
They show up a couple times. Watch that.
Yeah. And some good movies coming. So get on out here, watch a movie, enjoy it. All right, that's going to do it for us. We will talk to you next week.
Good day.